Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Family Sedan channel. What's your XRP price prediction over the coming years? Well, there's an article here on your screen from A&B Crypto talking about just that, among many other things. They're talking about the price prediction of XRP ranging from 2025 to 2030. And, you know, one of the things that was most interesting in terms of the perspectives that were covered on that topic, it came from the expectation from individuals specifically on the NASDAQ website. And I will just say this, and look, everybody's going to have a different opinion, but I was looking at the price that they stated they expect XRP to be in 2030. And honestly, I know that's 7 years away, but, and it's, you know, it's all relative, but to me, it looked pretty damn good, to be honest. And if anything, it makes me wonder if perhaps it's being a little bit conservative. Now, look, again, I don't make price predictions. I do want to share some of my thoughts in general because I do think this is a really fun topic of conversation, but I don't pretend to know where XRP price is going to go. Other than stating that my suspicion is that either XRP goes to zero or at some unknown point in the future, it's going to hit a new all-time high, an enterprise discovery. And I'm obviously betting on the latter. But to me, it's a pretty binary approach here. I don't think it's just going to float around in between forever. One of those things is going to happen eventually, and I'm here for it. But before going further, I do want to be clear. I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. And by the way, some of these XRP price predictions are absolutely unbelievable, but not in a good way. In a way that makes you want to lol or ruffle. What's it? Roll on for laughing at ruffle. You know, you can try and use your mouth words to make that word. So some of them are pretty damn stupid. STOOPID, stupid. But I want to share some of this with you. And I did, like I said at the outset, since I do think it's a fun topic of conversation, if you are the type to make predictions, or even if you're like me and you don't make predictions, if you just want to share suspicions about what you think is most probable, I would be curious to hear about that in the comment section below as well. But check this out. The article reads as follows. Putting an accurate figure on the future price of XRP is not an easy job. However, as long as there are cryptocurrencies, there will be crypto pundits offering their 2 cents on market movements. And then have this little subheading, XRP price prediction 2025. Changelly has gathered an average prediction of 47 cents for XRP by the end of 2022. And so obviously the beginning part of where they grabbed this from was from a website, and that part of it had already come to pass. But then they wrote, as for 2025, Changelly has provided a range between $1.47 to $1.76 at max for XRP. Okay. So there's a few, like, I don't know if I'm feeling too bullish. You tell me if I'm being too bullish here, but to me that seems a little low. And it does depend, though. There are some caveats to this. What if we see XRP price blow up massively? Well, you could see it massively soon, frankly, thanks to the SEC v. Ripple lawsuit. But, say it craters back down after that. Say it goes way up. I don't know if it would hit a new all-time high or not, but maybe it does. But say it craters back down. Say it's, 50 cents or a buck, whatever, after cratering back down, after positive news from the SEC v. Ripple case, should that happen. Well, we're going to have another bull run regardless. So what's, the expectation I keep seeing from most chart analysts is that it's going to happen not just in one calendar year, but in 2024 through parts of 2025. So if the bulk of that happens in 2024, what if it does go up to $10 or $12 or $13, which is pretty much the range that the blockchain backer has been talking about, somewhere around there anyway. Well, if that does happen in 2024, then if you're talking about a massive decline, which you historically see in Bitcoin and ETH and XRP and every crypto, well, then in 2025, if you're talking about $1.47 to $1.76, I'd be like, well, okay, maybe that range doesn't sound completely bonkers. Although I do still think it would be more volatile than just that. Like, that sounds like a really narrow band after something like that. But no, I mean, but that's the thing. if we don't see the bulk of the bull run, especially for altcoins in 2024, and it's in 2025, then I think that price expectation, that prediction, is laughable. And again, I'm not going to make an actual prediction. This is just my suspicion. I'm not so bold as to make a prediction because basically I'd just be pulling numbers out my rear side, and I just don't want to do that. But yeah, again, if you see a run in 2024, okay, fine. You can see price crater 80, 90%, whatever it ends up being. That's very normal for pretty much every crypto, even large cap coins. Very volatile. But that's the neat thing, though. Like, if that were the reason, and we get to have all that fun in 2024, plus presumably we're going to have some fun this year, 2023, with a positive conclusion of the SEC v. Ripple case. Like, we've got a lot to look forward to here. Piece continues. Finder's conclusion from a panel of 36 industry experts is that XRP should be at $3.61 by 2025. So I'll pause, say there. Again, go back. It depends on when the bull run is. If it's in 2024, and then you have a cratering back down during 2025, and you're talking about, a max price of $3.61. Okay, well, maybe it's not crazy then. But if you're talking about, if that's going to be when the bulk of the bull run happens for altcoins, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just saying suspicions, and I hope I'm not sounding a little too bullish or anything. I don't think I'm exactly asking for too much here for it to be a bit above $3.61. Because frankly, keep this in mind too. XRP is the only top 10 crypto that this past market cycle did not hit a new all-time high. And I think it's pretty freaking obvious. That's because the price is artificially suppressed because of the lawsuit, the SEC against Ripple. Now, outside of that, XRP would have ran. Now, I don't know how high, but the idea of it having gone 2 years ago to $8 or $10, that doesn't seem wacky to me. I don't know what it would have ran to. We'll never know, because that's a fictional universe that doesn't exist. But it doesn't mean that it can't still happen in the future. Anyway, piece continues. It should be noted that not all of those experts agree on this forecast. And this gets kind of funny. Some of them believe that the crypto won't even cross the $1 threshold by 2025. Keegan Francis, the global cryptocurrency editor for Finder, does not agree with the panel of experts. He predicts that XRP will be worth 50 cents by the end of 2025, and surprisingly, a mere 10 cents in 2030. Now, folks, let me ask: would you guess that the diet of this individual, the sustenance, the primary sustenance for this particular individual, Keegan Harris, would you guess that it is room temperature cottage cheese? Because I have a striking suspicion that this might be a Bitcoin maxi troll here. 10 cents in 2030? What in the one of the cryptos with the most utility on the entire damn planet, and you're telling me that in 7 years it's going to be worth 10 cents? Look, if things have gone that horribly wrong, it's not going to be worth 10 cents. It's going to be worth 0. But I don't expect that to happen. I think it's going to be worth way, way, way more than that. Now, check this out. According to data published on NASDAQ, the average projection for 2025 is around $3.66. So a lot of people are expecting that to be the case. And again, that's data published by NASDAQ. And that doesn't sound like insanely. Now, I would love to see that. That would be exciting, $3.66, even if I have to wait till 2025. But, is it too much to ask for more? Is it unreasonable to suspect that we might see by that point in time, by the end of 2025, a way higher price at some point at least? I'm just saying, to me, I would lean towards yes. I would absolutely lean toward, for a ton of reasons. Obviously, like I just cited multiple times, the end of the SEC v. Ripple case. But even if not that, bull season coming, son. It's going to be in 2024 or 2025, unless history doesn't even rhyme with itself anymore, which I don't find probable. But it gets more exciting looking at the numbers for 2030. And so even if we had to wait this long, which I don't necessarily think we'll have to, even if we had to, for so many people, this would absolutely mean life-changing wealth. So for me, I'm here for it. Like, I made my stance very clear. I'm here for however long it takes, period. I'm going to be more stubborn than any other human on the damn planet. I place my bet. Either it goes to 0 or it hits a new all-time high, and interest price discovery, that's it. Period. For me, that's it. But check this out. XRP price prediction for 2030. Finder's experts had a rather conservative figure for XRP in 2030. They believe that the crypto could hit $4.98 by 2030. You got to question, where are some of these people come up with these expectations here? That's it. That's it. It would get as high as $4.98. So you're telling me that from the early 2018 high of almost $4, it would take 12 years for it to have that high of $4.98. A mere, roughly, I'll just ballpark it, roughly 25% above its previous all-time high. 12 years. Who believes this crap? I'll tell you what, if that happens, crypto in general is having a whole heap of problems. That would be my suspicion. Piece continues. In a statement to Finder, Matthew Harry, the head of funds at Digital X Asset Management, revealed that he doesn't see any utility in XRP other than the speculation element. We smell some dumpster fire action going on here with a blend of yep, that's room temperature cottage cheese right there all up in this bitch. Matthew Harry, cottage cheese eater right here. What a bunch of unsophisticated knuckle dragging mouth breathing troglodytes with cashew sized brains, wearing their Velcro shoes and helmets for safety, getting assistance from others, getting their shirt on in the morning. Bless their styles. But check this out. And again, this goes back to NASDAQ. And I will tell you, I don't know that we're actually going to have to wait this long to see this, because I think crypto, the amount of money that's going to flow into crypto and how that just exponentially increases the price, I'd be surprised if we had to wait this long for this type of price level, but I don't know. It's not a price prediction. I don't know. I admit that. But even if so, it's still exciting. So check this out. According to data published on NASDAQ's website, the average projection for 2030 is around $18.39. So again, I can't help but feel, if you're talking about that type of timeline, and another cycle and then another cycle ahead of us, and then we'll be easing into yet another cycle after that, and you're talking about $18.39. Yeah. Well, time's going to pass and we're going to find out. Who knows? But I just keep thinking with the exponential increase in money flowing into crypto in general, and money increasingly going to projects where there's actual utility, that's right up XRP's alley. XRP is built for this, and it will be, especially very soon, the only crypto on the planet with regulatory clarity, which will do nothing but thrust it further into the limelight. More attention, more developers coming to it. I don't know. Maybe I'll listen to this video 7 years from now and be like, oh, I was way off, or yeah, I was way right. I don't know. But I'll just tell you right now, my suspicion is, if you're talking about that's the highest it'll ever reach in 7 years, I'm skeptical that that's all it's going to hit. I am highly skeptical. So look, again, I try to be, living in the realm of reality. So I don't think I went too far out of bounds here in my statements. Some of you are probably thinking, yeah, you didn't go high enough. To which I say, fair enough. Maybe I didn't go high enough. I don't know in terms of what I think is reasonable. But I did say, even by 2030, over $18.39. So this is where I need you guys to come in and tell you if you kind of lean towards my suspicions being more likely to be correct or less likely to be correct. There's no right or wrong answer knowable at this point in time, so it's mostly just for fun here. But tell me what you think. I really would be curious to see what others in our beloved XRP community are thinking on this topic, just for fun. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the Moon Family Sedan.